Hey everybody, before the video starts, we just wanted to take a second and let you all know we will be attending the upcoming Super Pet Expo at the New Jersey Convention Center in Edison, New Jersey on Saturday, February 8th. We would absolutely love to meet some of you in person, so if you're in or around the New Jersey area and would like to meet us too, just follow the link in the description to purchase your tickets. Head on down and find us. We hope to see you all there.
Hey guys, thank you so much for stopping by and checking out another one of our videos. Like if you enjoy the content of this video, subscribe if you're new to our channel, we'd really appreciate it. Guys, in this video, we're going to be responding to a couple of questions and comments that we've gotten off of our How to Clean Dog Ears video. The question that is most oftenly asked is, can I rupture my dog's eardrum? Some of the comments that we've received on this video are, it's impossible to rupture a dog's eardrum. Guys, not true. So we really felt compelled to do a video and explain some safety tips. And not only is it common, but it's easier than you think. So let's dive right in. One of the main reasons why people think it's impossible to puncture a dog's eardrum is because of its so-called L-shaped ear canal. I want you to remember one thing while watching the rest of this video, is that all dogs are different, as are we. I mean, guys, come on. I stand at a whopping 5 feet 5 inches tall, and I don't know if you guys notice or not, but look at the size of this nose. Listen, you get the point, right? We're different, dogs are different. Anyway, now that we've established that all dogs are different, let's get into our L-shaped ear canal. Okay, so don't mind my drawing here, but this upper ear canal, this here is representing the upper ear canal, and this lower part here is representing the horizontal or lower ear canal, with this line here representing our eardrum. Okay, now the argument here, guys, is that as we're cleaning out our dog's ear and we're putting our forceps in with our cotton ball attached to the end of it, and as we're cleaning out the ear, that once it reaches this point here, this hard right angle, is that the forceps don't have a chance of making that right angle and puncturing that eardrum. Okay, well, here's the thing though. That would be true, but you have to keep in mind, we're dealing with flesh and bone here. So one thing to understand is that all this canal stuff is very flexible. It's flexible. It's not a pipe. It's flesh and bone. So, but the other point I want to stress here is that it's really not as much of a hard right angle as you think. It really isn't, guys. As a matter of fact, it's more of a downward angle like this, okay? It's more of a downward angle like that. And again, this representing the eardrum. Okay, now with that being said, that highly increases your chances of that forceps getting down in there. Again, keeping in mind, this is all very flexible, guys. Okay, so as you're cleaning out that ear, and with that flexibility, what ends up happening is this part right here becomes also very flexible. So again, we're just increasing that chance. And what we did here is, I got a bendy straw to kind of make a point here. So with that being said, you see that angle? Okay, when we go to clean out a dog's ear, and groomers will back me on this, we manipulate the ear a lot. We manipulate the ear flap a lot, and we actually pull it forward like that to get into this area and that, you know, the lower part of the upper ear canal. What we do is we kind of pull that out so that we can see better and we can get in there better and scoop out any dirt and debris that might be in the upper ear canal there. So, but look at what's happening with the straw. We're creating even more of a straight shot to that eardrum, guys, just by manipulating the ear if the straw is representing the ear here. Okay, now with that being said, again, we have to be very careful. We have to be extremely careful. So yes, can you rupture an eardrum? You absolutely can. I've almost done it myself. Again, with that being said, though, a dog is going to let you know. He is definitely going to let you know, even if you get to this point here. Okay? Once you start getting to that point there, I can assure you, dog's either going to yelp, he's going to pull away, or he's going to bite you, okay? Because it's already very, very sensitive right there. Sometimes I've had dogs that are so sensitive on their ears that they're trying to bite me when I'm up here. You know, and there's no chance of even getting down in there. Again, this is very important. Can you rupture that eardrum? You absolutely can, and it is more of a straight shot than you would assume. And with this, you shouldn't assume anything. We're talking about dog safety here. We're talking about a ruptured eardrum. We're talking about rushing your dog to the vet, you know, and extreme pain to your dog. So the purpose of this video is to be very careful and aware. When I see people cleaning their dog's ears and they're doing it too aggressively or not, get right in there and stuff, and the dogs are yelping and everything, they're just letting you know you're going too far. You're going too far. Another thing I want to mention with that is that what happens a lot of times is a lot of debris will build up in this lower ear canal, okay? And you're talking about dirt, little pebbles, rocks, even little stems. You know, keeping in mind that your dog is a very active animal, and it's running through woods, it's low to the ground, it's running through grass, it's kicking up a lot of things. Okay, so let's just assume that you have a dog that has a very congested horizontal ear canal. Now, you take that forceps again, and you start cleaning and pushing down, and you go too far. What ends up happening is you might be pushing all of that debris this way, right towards that ear canal, okay, and causing even more of a problem, and causing that horizontal ear canal to become even more congested, okay? So, with all this being said, I want to kind of show you how to properly clean an ear. And now we're not talking about flushing out an ear. That's an entirely different thing. It's an entirely different video, and we're going to do a video on that in the near future. This is just a general ear cleaning. The concept here is to moisten up your cotton ball. Let's assume we're cleaning an ear and we're moistening up our cotton ball. And depending on how dirty the ear is going to determine how much cleaner you're going to put on your cotton ball. But let's say we are looking in as groomers, which we see all the time, and we're looking inside the ear canal and we can tell that the dog's ear is very dirty. We might want to moisten it up with our solution a lot more. So as we're sticking it in and we're starting to clean out this upper ear canal, we might want to kind of just go down here and put a little pressure onto the side of the ear canal so that the cotton ball kind of squeegees out some of the solution, and that it makes its way down into the lower or horizontal ear canal. And then with massaging the back of the ear, we're loosening all that stuff up. And at this point, we're kind of relying on the dog to shake its head. Dogs are real good at that. We can't do that. When we have something stuck in our ear, we do the whole, jump on the side kind of thing, because we don't have that. If you ever seen a dog shake in slow motion, it's fascinating, okay? But dogs have the incredible ability, along with a lot of other abilities, to shake its head vigorously, and they will do that. So now that our solution is kind of dripping down into that inner ear canal, lower ear canal, as the dog is shaking, he's shooting all that debris right up here, right up into the upper ear canal. He's shooting it out as opposed to going down into the eardrum area. Now he's shooting it out. In a lot of cases, he will shoot it right out of the ear, completely out of the ear, with bigger dogs, shepherds, big eared dogs. But even if he shoots it into the upper ear canal here, now we can get in there safely. Now we can get in there safely and clean it all out, okay? And that is the concept here. And now we're being safe. We're not going anywhere near this eardrum, guys. And again, if you're even getting to that point right here, you're going to cause the dog a lot of pain. He's going to feel that suction, that pressure. You have to remember something. When that happens, that eardrum it's floating. It's just a thin piece of skin. It's a little membrane. There's not much there, so you can very easily puncture that. Okay, so that L-shaped theory, it's not a theory. It is true. It is L-shaped. And dogs vary, like I said, keep in mind, all dogs are different. Some dogs do have a more right angle, ear canal. But again, even with that, it's very flexible. It's very flexible. You can still dig too deep and cause pain. Even if you didn't rupture the eardrum, you could still cause a lot of pain. And a lot of times that happens. People will try to do it at home and they're digging too deep, and then a groomer tries to do it, and what happens? We can't do it because the dog just doesn't trust you anymore because you're not doing it right. This is the correct way of doing it safely and actually using the dog's ability to help you clean that ear. That's how dogs naturally clean their ears. That's what they do. They scratch. You ever see a dog do that? Scratch, shake its head. It's actually cleaning its own ear. Okay, so what we're doing is we're just combining what we know as human beings and combining the dog's ability to shoot that debris out of the ear, and that's how you properly and safely clean a dog's ear. As groomers, a lot of times what will happen is and this happened to me recently. I did a dog, and we usually clean the dog's ears in the prep session, okay? So we're prepping the dog, and I'm cleaning out the ears, and I thought I did a really, really good job, and I did exactly what I said here. But it was a prep, so the dog wasn't bathed yet and wasn't dried yet or anything like that. But in the process of bathing the dog was shaking its head a lot. And the dog, we put the dog in a crate to rest and give it a break, work on another dog. Dog still shaking its head a lot, shaking and shaking. Customer picked up, brought the dog home, and she called me in an hour and said, my dog's ears are dirty. Did you do the ears? And I said, yeah, I did do the ears. As a matter of fact, I remember doing a pretty good job. I said, bring the dog back. I'll do them again. When she brought the dog back, the dog's ears were dirty. And I was like, wow, that's odd, right? But again, as groomers, you see this all the time. And what's happening there is that we got the initial stuff out of that lower ear canal. We softened it all up, but there was so much dirt in there that after the bath and more shaking, the dog ended up shooting even more of it out. Check again, because a lot of times they will shake in between the prep and the finish, and more dirt will come out of that ear, and then you can get the rest of it out and send the dog home with a nice clean ear, as groomers we should. Another thing that can happen too is a twig or something, a stick can get caught in there. And again, if you're pushing down in there, you're going to force that twig or stick or thorns. You'd be surprised of what groomers see. We've seen everything. Also rupturing that eardrum there. So again, guys, just the point of this video is to just be safe, and this is how I do it. It works for me. I've never ruptured an eardrum, and I hope you don't either. But again, please be safe. Can you rupture an eardrum? You absolutely can. To answer that question, is it an L shape? Kind of. Dogs vary. And a lot of times also, this is shortened here. This right here may be shortened. So again, on smaller dogs, on more narrow-headed dogs, this is going to be shortened. So again, it just increases the chances. So all dogs are different. All dogs are different, and it's very, very important to be safe and avoid anything like that. Avoid even causing the dog pain, any kind of pain, because you're not going to get a second chance at it. Guys, with that being said, I really hope that this video helped you. If it did, please smash that like button. Like if you enjoy, subscribe if you're new to our channel. We really, really appreciate it. On behalf of Anthony and I, thanks again for watching. Appreciate it.